And that is a weather-related drop for sure. I agree. There's been a bunch of drops this game that seem uncharacteristic. So, um,
Yeah.
definitely has something to do with the cold snow.
Yeah, for sure. And it's definitely, you could tell, picks up in the second half. A little bit more snow and a lot more drops as we've seen.
All right. We are back. 2nd and 10. Empty shotgun set this time for Jackson Bridges. He's going to take off running, but he will not get far. That'll be Doug Townsend. And that is your ECFL current sack leader with number 4.
Man, 4 sacks in a game. That is incredible to see from him. And he still has 7 minutes left, so he can easily add another one, maybe even 2 to this numbers. He is definitely on point today.
Yeah, 3rd and 17. Doug has been an absolute menace, and now they're not going to get a sack here. Looks like they're going to say that's a rush. J.J. Cruikshank will pick up the tackle. That'll bring up 4th and 17 on a must-have here. We saw a 4th and 15 last night for Texas Tech end in a big play, and this one will be Doug Townsend, and that is number 5 for the senior.
Man, he really, I'm surprised that one wasn't a fumble, to be honest. He picks him up and he threw him, and he's showing how strong he is and how like reliable he is for his teammates and his team. And he's definitely there with one of the best people in this league.
1st and 10, they hand it off to Bugs Bunny. He will pick up a gain of 9. Yeah, to go back on Doug Townsend here. I thought I saw in the chat a little bit ago they said that he's one of the captains, and so if he is a defensive captain of this team, it really shows it. He stepped up tonight in a big game. 5 sacks in any game is crazy, but to do it on such big downs like 4th down like he's done, that's all you can ask for from a leader.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like getting in some random play in the first quarter, that it'll help obviously to sack, but he's getting in the fourth quarter on 4th down in a close game. You know, scoreboard doesn't really show it that much, but this game does seem pretty close.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. He's stepping up in the moments you need him to step him up, and he's got my vote for Defensive Player of the Week for sure. Bugs Bunny on the 2nd and 8 carry, he will, technically it'll be a no gain, but on the screen there he said it lost 1, so I'm not sure. We'll say 3rd and 9 here. Solomon Styles looking through the air. He's going to go deep again. Left this time. It will be dropped by Trevard Lindley. Had a chance at the interception. 4th and 9, and they don't like their odds for a field goal here. They're going to punt it.
That's for sure. That's what I would have done, and they obviously wouldn't have went for it as with their lead, and they couldn't have kicked a field goal there because that's just giving them the field position. So nice play.
So here we are, 5.5 minutes left, up 16 Wake Forest. Let's see if Fresno State has it in them to pull off this comeback. They're going to run, and that's sack number 6. Have a day, Doug Townsend. What a game.
And man, he fought through that block really hard. You know, it's hard blocking Townsend, of course, but he did a very good job out there, and then Townsend just like, get off me. He got back there, man.
Yeah, he has that right tackle in absolute hell tonight. You thought the snow was bad. You thought the game was a little choppy. you haven't seen nothing about what this left tackle is seeing. He's going to be seeing Doug Townsend in his dreams. They find Aki Hernandez here for 30 yards. He's up to 77. Big time first down there to keep this game alive.
I'm surprised we haven't seen him be more in this offense, as him and Brett Tavian are the senior receivers on this team, and you haven't seen much passing wise from Fresno this half, and I'd like to see it more.
Oh, a big time knockout there. I don't know who the defender looked like. It might have been Wani Sims who really jarred that ball loose across the middle. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Trips to the left this time. Jackson Bridges is going to run it. Doug Townsend doesn't get him for once, and he will pick up a gain of 6.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 here. Trips right. They will fake the handoff. Bridges keeps it himself. Runs over a defender. He keeps going. Breaks another tackle. I think he's got like 3 or 4 on the play, and that'll be a gain of 15. First down.
That was a nice play right there. I was expecting a fumble. To be honest, they were not trying to tackle him. They were trying to tackle the ball. They were taking rips at it. They were trying to punch it out. I don't know, but he definitely protected it there and got yardage when it matters.
1st and 10. He throws it across the middle to Brett Tavian. The senior will pick up 9 there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and very short. He gets hit at the end of that play. Sorry, go ahead.
Very good. If you're Fresno State, are you hurrying this up a little bit? Because they definitely are taking their time. You are down by 2 or 3 possessions, so
I agree. I mean, that's a good point. They're definitely taking their time, and the drops and stuff aren't helping, but at least it stops the clock. But yeah, you would think they would show a little bit more urgency.
Yeah, for sure. I'm taking this sweet little time like they're winning right now. They're obviously not, so you gotta pick it up.
Dogging him with a gain of 13, and that'll make it a 1st and goal. To answer your question, Icy, he does have a touchdown. I want to say he has like three or so catches for Stanley Steamer, but he does have his first career touchdown. Dogging him on 1st and goal, he will pick up a 5-yard gain. And now it's 2nd and really short for Paydirt. Pistol, full house set, and Jackson Bridges will keep it himself. And now they need a 2-point conversion. What are you calling here, K-Dog?
Oh, they're probably going to expect the pass. Dogging him hasn't been that reliable. I would call up a run play by Bridges right now, in my opinion.
Okay. Jackson Bridges on the 2-point conversion. He's going to get sacked again. Who is it?
Same guy, man.
This one will not count as an official sack, unfortunately, for Townsend. But in my heart, he just had number 7. And did Fresno State just recover that?
Yes, they did. This makes the 2-point conversion so much more needed on the last drive, but you still love to see them get that one right there.
Wow, so Fresno State, they have a lot of fight left in them. They're going to throw almost a pick. Crowley Bast almost had number 2. This Fresno State team has so much fight. You got to kind of cheer for the underdog, at least for a little bit of a comeback here, right?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And they kind of feel like they've been in this game, minus some turnovers. It's kind of luck. Not luck, but like they got a little bit unlucky. Their offense moves the ball. Their defense stepped up when the offense couldn't. And when the offense and the defense are going at the same time, this is a scary team.
On 3rd and 10 here, he's slinging it down the field. He finds his man. That's Stanley Steamer. A gain of 56 for the freshman tight end.
Man, you love to see any player come up in with less than 3 minutes left of the game. You'd like to see anybody make that, but especially a freshman and a guy like Stanley Steamer who hasn't been there. Most of the game he did get his first touchdown, but the family is going to like to see that one out of the freshman. Yeah.
First and goal, Stanley Steamer going across the formation. Then he comes back around. They're going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. Smart play there for Bridges. Don't take the sack. Don't force the ball. And that'll bring up second and goal.
You don't want to hold it too long, too. You got Townsend on the defensive line, so.
Yeah, you know you have about a second and a half until 21 is there. On second and goal, Rocket Davis comes up, and he will tackle Jackson Bridges. It looks like it was a designed run, so he's not going to get credited for the sack. But that'll bring up third and goal. Shotgun split back set this time. They're going to run a speed option, and he will not pitch it. And that will bring up fourth and goal. That's Deuce Chains with the tackle for a loss.
You gotta like, they'd pitch it, but at the end of the day, Inham hasn't been great. You know, there's definitely been a lot of mistakes he's made as well, running wise.
Fourth and goal. Bridges across the middle, and it is a turnover. I don't know if he would have gotten to the end zone either way. There was a group of Demon Deacons there, but man, you hate to see him stall out at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I believe he did have DJ McFadden. I don't know though, but you know, that one hurt badly, and I think the game's practically over right now if Wake Forest plays their cards right.
Yeah, that demoralized this Fresno State defense seeing that happen. On first down, they pick up 25 with Solomon Styles. On the next first down, they pick up 15 to Bugs Bunny. Hell of a game, Fresno State. Way to bounce back. Wake Forest played an excellent game, but it looks like this one is coming to an end. Bugs Bunny with another gain of 10 here. I do want to shout out my defensive player of the week, Doug Townsend. 6 sacks, technically 7, but they're not going to give him one. Heck of a game. Big-time game from Stanley Steamer, the freshman tight end. That was a clutch catch there at the end. Anyone else you want to kind of make a note of here tonight on this Week 1 game?
Yeah, I'd like to say Lindley, great pick 6, man. And I would also like to Whitman. You know, Fresno State came in this game with a lot of momentum. You know, with their first drive, and Whitman kind of stole it. He was the Grinch there, the first drive of momentum. He snatched it from this Fresno State team, and Wake Forest just grabbed it and kept running.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. They've been kind of dangling that lead for the whole game. It got really close here at the end, especially with that onside kick. But this was Wake Forest game to lose, and even with their fumbles and their mistakes, they had a pretty solid win against who I believe is a playoff team. And so, heck of a win by Wake Forest. Doug Townsend, 6 tackles for loss, 6 sacks. Heck of a game. And both of these teams are going to be a force to be reckoned with throughout this season. I'm Knight in the booth with K-Dog. It's been a pleasure calling this one with you, bud.
Thank you. Bye, bye, chat.
All right, so that's us signing out. Have a good Friday night.